We are at the Iron Shore end of the Montego Bay perimeter road, where road paving has begun. The first layer of asphalt has been laid on this road surface. We followed the route of this new bypass straight over to the district of Irwin, where Jamaica's longest bridge is located. We then made our way from this newly built 4-lane bridge straight over to Fairfield to check on the progress of the overpass being constructed here. The perimeter road project continues in West Green, where efforts are underway to convert this area into 4 lanes. The future of Jamaica is being built right now. We're in Iron Shore, Montego Bay, Jamaica, where we'll be checking on the progress of construction works being done to the Montego Bay bypass. And to our surprise, we were just in time to see the first layer of asphalt being laid on this 15.1 kilometer toll road. And I'm very happy to see now that the road is taking shape. This is one giant leap to a new Montego Bay. This, the Montego Bay bypass, also known as the Montego Bay perimeter road, is a major road project in Montego Bay, Jamaica, designed to alleviate traffic congestion in the city. Here we can see the drains have already been installed. The workmen are further ahead there, continuing with the laying of the asphalt. And trucks and equipment are busy moving along this roadway to move materials to and from different sections of this, the Montego Bay bypass. The concrete median has already been installed, separating both 2 lanes of traffic going in both directions. Do remember to tap that subscribe button to be subscribed to our channel. Tap the like button so that you can be updated with the latest videos on infrastructural developments in Jamaica. Jamaica is rising. I don't want you to miss out on what is happening. The Montego Bay bypass will pass through areas like Irwin, Fairfield and Bogue Montego Bay. Before we travel to some of these areas to check on the construction progress there, let's take a walk along this section that is being paved here. This, the Montego Bay perimeter road project, includes the Montego Bay bypass road, the Long Hill bypass, and the Barnett Street West Green Avenue road rehabilitation. It also features an overpass there in the Fairfield area, which we'll be traveling to in a little while. Also, there will be a dual bridge constructed there in the Westgate area of Montego Bay as well. Okay, so let's travel along this route here in Iron Shore to check on the progress of other works being done here. We can see additional drains have been installed here on the left. And the China Harbour Engineering Company is the contractors for this project. The cost for this Montego Bay perimeter road project is estimated at US $274 million. Remember, this project includes the Long Hill bypass, which we have been tracking ever since land clearing efforts for this section has begun. Do remember to check the description of this video to see the Long Hill bypass construction. Also a detailed update on the Montego River Bridge, that new bridge that is Jamaica's longest bridge. Okay, so this section in Iron Shore, which I'm traveling now, will end up right there at the Dr. Horace Chang Boulevard. And you can see vehicles moving to and from on that road there. The scheduled completion date for this, the Montego Bay perimeter road project, is May 2026. And by all indications from what we're seeing now, the check team should be able to meet that deadline. Remember that this will be a toll road, and it has been reported that no toll booths will be constructed. This will be an all-electronic toll road. This will be a first for Jamaica. So we're still in the Iron Shore area, and we're gonna make our way over to Irwin, yes, the district of St. Irwin there, to see the construction progress of the bridge there. And here we are in Irwin, Montego Bay at another section of the Montego Bay bypass. A lot of trucks use these roads to move materials to and from the different sections of the Montego Bay bypass instead of going on the main roads. And here we are in Irwin looking at Jamaica's longest bridge. This is the Montego River Bridge. The bridge is 180 meters long. And straight ahead over there you're looking at the Meadows of Irwin area. Here is Jamaica's Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness speaking on the state of road infrastructure in Jamaica.
So again this morning on my way in, I listened to a caller in Hopewell, Hanover, and the caller was very angry that his road is in a terrible state of disrepair, like many roads across Jamaica. And every time you drop into a pothole, you don't want to hear nothing about why and any reason. You just want that road fixed. And I understand that. That is what the government is there to do, to just get the road fixed. But there is a certain reality that as electors, you have to account, appreciate, absorb, and internalize in your own analysis of the performance of the government. Jamaica has over 27,000 kilometers of roads. Half of them are in a state of disrepair. Those roads were not built in 10 years. They were not built in 20 years. They were not built in 30 years, 40 years. Those roads were built, some of them, as far back as 100 years ago. So you cannot expect that every single bad road is going to be fixed in 1 decade. What the public does not know, however, is how many roads has been actually fixed in the decade. What you hear is of the roads not fixed, but you don't hear of the roads fixed. What you hear is of the communities that don't have water. What you don't hear is of the communities that have gotten water. What you hear of is the places that are flooded out because of poor drainage, but what you don't hear of is that we have fixed this problem that has existed for decades in the Mighton Gully, spending over 370 million Jamaican dollars to expand the waterway with 4 culverts and to pave the invert for over 200 meters. Yes, 38,000 people who live in this area would normally be affected, plus all the traffic that moves through, no longer has this inconvenience. Nobody is going to credit the government with that performance. It is the reality of our politics and the way in which we conduct our social and political affairs. So my job is to constantly bring into the public domain the work of the government. Because for years we have been programmed to be suspicious of government, to be disbelieving of government. We have been programmed for governments that don't perform. That's how it has been. And so what they call the confirmation bias that exists within people is to believe that government is not performing, even when confronted with the facts. And the fact is that no other administration in the history of Jamaica has spent more on roads and building of highways than this administration has in the last 9 years. None. But having said that, I am not gloating. I am not bragging. I am stating a fact. And as I have stated that fact, I will also say there is still much, 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 much more to be done.
That was Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness speaking on the state of our roads here in Jamaica. Jamaica is under construction. There is massive growth and development taking place in our country, and the future of Jamaica is being built right now. Do remember to tap the subscribe button as we inch closer to the 10,000 subscriber mark. See you in the next video.